Alright, welcome back to the shop. Today, I've got a lot of things going on. I'm trying to shoot two different videos at one time, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why I'm even doing it. But what I'm trying to do is get the traveling sprinkler back together, and I finally got the parts for it. So I was able to get the right pieces for it to replace it, and I'll go all into this in detail. But anyway, so my workbench is more of a mess than normal because I've got different things going on. But anyway, today's video is going to be about a little tiny machinist vise. My same buddy that owns this tool that I cleaned up the other day for him, the Crescent hammer screwdriver, also has this small machinist vise. I don't know if it's got a brand on it or anything like that, but I'm going to media blast it, and I'm going to wire wheel it, and then take it to the fiber wheel and try to get it cleaned up and polished pretty nice. I don't think I'm going to paint it just for a lack of time, and because it wasn't painted originally. So anyway, beyond the cleaning up, it's missing a screw to retain this. It's also missing the gib on the bottom. So I'm going to just grab some scrap steel and see if I can't make two straight lines that fit in there and get this cleaned up and get it back to him. So anyway, it's going to be sort of a slightly different than the normal ones because I'll be tinkering with the small stuff. So I'll try to get those shots as best I can, but I mean, this thing is so small, it's going to be hard for me to get all the shots. But anyway, bear with me, see how I do today, and I'll try to get as much of this captured without my fat hands in the way. So, let's take this to the sandblaster. Alright, I'm not doing good with this camera. I was fitting this bottom retaining, the gib, and I've got the only nut that I have that fits sticks up way proud, so I think what I'm going to have to do is grind that off and maybe cut a slit in it or something so that he can, if he ever needed to, he could come back and take it off. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet. But right now what I need to do is I need to shorten this up, and shit. And I need to shorten it up, but I need to leave enough room for the right here, this should have, I think, what they call a dog point bit. And actually, I might be able to just put a set screw in there if I have the right size set screw. Alright, so I was helping my neighbor with some stuff, so I sort of lost track of where I was recording, tinkering around with this. What I had done was taken one of the machine thread screws. It was sort of a pan head like this, and I managed to just keep tinkering around with it and grinding it, and I just ground it down smooth with the top. There's enough in there, so if he ever needs to back it out or whatever, he still can. It's not ideal, but you know, it's what I had on hand, and I'm just trying to get this thing going again. But I sort of made it a dog point, and it closes and opens just fine. I got most of the rust and the grit out and everything. There's some staining here from where my hands are at, but then there were some that I wasn't able to get out, or that I didn't think was appropriate to get all the way out. So all I've done is just finish this with the paste wax, because it acts sort of like a good lubricant. The same thing with the bottom screw. I ground it down flat so that it's not proud of the new gib. And that's just strictly functional. Aesthetically, you guys are probably cringing seeing that, but again, it doesn't sit proud of here, so it's not going to interfere with anything. And if he needs to back it out for some reason, there's more room to grab. But anyway, there was no maker's mark on this at all. It's just a simple machinist drill press vise. So anyway, that's the end of Teddy's tools. So I'm going to give these back to him. And Teddy, thanks for letting me restore these and showing the viewers. These are fun little builds. And I know you'll put them back to work. Cheers.